Narim. My name is Kolade. I represent the Bi-Courtney Aviation Services Limited.
What about the last time?
Yes, at the last time,
Asked for?
yes, the penultimate time we were here, Mr. Chairman had directed that we should submit all the tax compliances that we have, which we did. But at the last time we came, that was about 2 weeks ago, Mr. Chairman directed FIRS. The director of legal of FIRS was here. Yes. So, and a tax audit was directed to be done by FIRS on us, on our clients. So, he's not here.
Still not here again.
Still not.
Well, we provided, not me, our argument provided the protection. But let me also tell you, this is about the 7th or 10th or more cases we recover taxes for government on matters like this. Then we recovered 100 and something million and so on. For the fact that they say, oh, there's something left, 8 million, means that there could be more, or you've even overpaid. That's why we're going to the matter.
We appreciate the work of the committee.
So, you'll oblige us. I said they brought a paper.
Yes.
One, I said I needed to see the tax officer attached to you. So he can tell us how he arrived at the mistake of the 8 million, or whether he just did that to say, because let me do something and take this committee away. We need to interface with the man, who the desk officer. And we told the legal man there that that was necessary. And clerk, you don't write joint in the MD, blah, blah. It's not the MD we're looking for. MD did not, they didn't say MD had any personal tax issues. It said Bi-Courtney. And they are saying that they connive even with FRS. They think they are not part of it. They are even the more people, because it's the assessment given to you that you will pay.
Yes.
If they underassess you, you don't have much capacity to know. And they will also claim that based on their presentation, they assessed you. So we will now, based on this petition, call for these 2 papers and look at it. We'll ask for your dated papers till date, if not given us.
Every document that the House gave to us, we'll
to comply. The office pasted its office with non-compliance sticker, and also issued administrative assessment for the year 2012 to 17. Please, that's for how many years? Give me all this 13 now. No, I need to see them, please. I don't want to miss something. Then, following the failure to comply, the office posted its office with non-compliance sticker and also issued administrative assessment for the year 2012 to 2017. Meaning that FRS disagreed with you.
No, that's not correct.
Do you have a copy of their paper?
No.
Please, FRS, this is what FRS brought. I'm reading from what FRS gave us. They served us 11th June. You make photocopies and give them. They're entitled to see everything from. So I'm reading from them. They said,
very well.
The company does not have a physical file in the office, but its team is domiciled in Onikan, MSTO. Based on this, it was invited in 2017 via our letter dated 8th March 17 to come and regularize its tax records with the office, copy attached. Following its failure to comply, the office pasted its office with non-compliance sticker and also issued administrative assessment for the year 2012 to 17. With respect to CIT and VAT in the sum of 3,500,000 and 4,400,000 respectively, based on the WHT information outlined above from the web portal. However, on Friday, 8th June 2018, the company's head of finance showed up and submitted the necessary documents for its regularization and promised to file the outstanding audited account from inception which are being worked on. Yours faithfully, Adeyomi S.A., Assistant Director Tax. So I'm saying that they also partially, in a way, disagreed with you. That's why they based, I know they put the sticker of when they have issues with you.
Mr. Chairman, I had earlier mentioned that in the course, what the document, Mr. Chairman, is
following is to comply with non-compliance sticker that they placed it is of non-compliance sticker.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, so I will
also
not
issued administrative assessment for the year 2012 to 2017.
It's correct. It is correct. They
You've done that.
Yes, we've paid in full.
So can I have your audited account or your financial positions for to 2017? 18 is not finished, particular 15, 16, 17.
We had mentioned here before, because it's an organization, okay, up to the committee.
Let me oblige you and let me believe that.
Yes, we've done that.
But I've not seen them cite what is going to be 2015.
So
let me have 16 and 17.
No, FIRS is in the process of preparing 16. They came in before now. We mentioned they came in for an audit. You sit down on it.
At the end of every year, your teacher paper. Tax clearance certificate is done 3 years. I'm not saying give me a tax certificate. Let me see your trading, your books for 15, 16, 17. And I will see the tax officer who assessed this. And match him with my own consultant, and he will arrive. Is that what we do? And he will arrive at how they all sit down and arrive how they work. If you overpaid, we also return the tax to some people who overpaid. So return it.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry, sir. As to our audited
the interface when in the FIRS. FIRS must provide us the tax officer, write FIRS to call us who is the tax officer. In fact, invite the Fowler man himself. So it's on this matter. Well, if they don't want to tell us who's doing this file, we'll find out. When can we get the documents, sir? Yeah. However, we seem to talk across rules and we disagree on procedure. I didn't craft this petition. Are you saying the workers and FIRS are angels? They can't cut no deal?
Excuse me, sir. Yes, they can. But it is for the committee to take them up on. If they do that, it's a criminal offense.
If you allow me land, you allowed you, please just hear me out.
I'm sorry, please, sorry.
The petition came and made bogus allegations, which I don't believe. And from the past experience, we have consultants who pay, they must work. They will not collect money. And we're saying, let's take for granted, let's presume that those they are not angels, that they have done a perfect job. But to let the public know that we did not err, that the petition is frivolous, give us what you've done. They appointed external auditors. We've had international award prize, water and all what not have been doing, and the plans they've been paying. The best that we know as auditors, and we've been hearing, it's notorious, They've paid sanctions in India, BIB, and so on, yet they are the best auditors in the world.
To understand.
Therefore, get us all what you used to do, including FIRS. So the auditors will also pay that part of the thing we pay, that part of the whatever. We engage consultant. I am a lawyer by training. If you bring all these figures here, I look at it, I won't understand it. I'll give it to somebody who will sit with the FIRS and they arrive at how they did it, match it to all the documents they have, say this is what it is, refund this, or this is additionally payable. And that's what we're asking for. So I believe you. You have the right to object to taxes. If you give me what I done, I'll go to court as permitted by law. The window is there. It's their full right. But what I'm saying is, going by 88 and 89 of the Constitution, we can demand for any document for the purpose of exposing corruption, establishing this, or correcting it, or that. We've not gone outside our limit, though. When you say, give us, I'm sorry, we are putting a burden on you, but we have to make it clear. So when we get it, our own auditors will look at it with FRS. Look, you made mistake here. Refund them this. You overcharged them. We've done that. Or, no. why did you see 100 and call it 1 million? Or why? Consultants, that's what we're just saying. You have consultants like you who normally provide an environment where you sit and put it. Then we'll turn around to the whistleblower or whoever you are. Why did you give us false information if it's entirely false? That's what we do.
Mr. Chairman, if I may ask for the chairman to oblige me.
I want to extend further. Let me tell you, if you ask my personal opinion, I see this petition as frivolous.
I pray the chairman to so hold.
Speculative. Of no issue. But we call for the petition. Well, that's why I want to help you. So somebody doesn't pick it tomorrow. By the time we conclude it and lay it, it will also be gazetted. The way the petition is being gazetted. By the time they lambast petition, you'll be in comfort of their chambers and abuse us. Oh, they took my brother. My brother will conclude it alongside with FRS. That's what I'm asking you to do. When we find that you pay duly, we shall recommend it will be gazetted. If another person comes, you show him they've heard it and gazetted it. If you ask my opinion, if you ask me alone, I would have put him on a task and throw it away. I would have dismissed the petition. But he said he's not been paying tax. Without knowing you enjoyed a holiday, it's your right. But FRS compounded it by what they sent to us. Please make a copy for him. In the wordings, they mean there's something you didn't do. You should have done. So if the petition had come here now, and you don't do them, and you're doing them now, are you saying we should stop? We should look at you together and do it. It has come to us.
As the chairman, I don't want to seem argumentative, and as I said, even the assessments, even this assessment that they brought, we only paid it for the purpose of.
Why will FRS bring one copy?
In fact, I will oblige the committee as well with a copy of the payment.
I'm not going to give you this. I will let the FRS, because we said 20 copies from them. They have all the money.
Oh.
They keep 1 point something billion every month from their collections. We don't, and they want us to use our meager money to go and photocopy this. Call FRS to bring a copy to them.
Mr. Chairman, I plead with you. We plead. Please, let's take a copy so that we can.
Photocopy for them, please. And the paper they didn't even sign. Look at, give him the read. Whether that passes as the document. They didn't even, the author did not even sign the things. But I will accept it. I will come and give it. Is this not working? National Assembly. Go simple. So, the 16 you've completed, if it has to give you too long a time, it won't be feasible.
I passionately plead.
And see, FRS should tell us your desk officer. So don't begin to bring everybody there.
But Mr. Chairman, sir, if we complete the votes, they would come in. When we do the self-assessment, they would come in because we will file it and they will come and complete their end of it. So by the time we are submitting the proper report to the committee,
and this country can only survive with tax. That's why we brought.
That's why I'm speaking to the Mr. Chairman, so I can do election petitions, sir.
It's all right.
For a handsome fee.
Of course. when all they send charges all the 40 millions and all whatnot, some will tell you charter aircraft.
But I will not have said 40 million from you, sir. It's so small.
Some will tell you charter aircraft for you to come.
Yes.
Of course, they do.
To come to.
We did.
To come to where you are, sir.
For example, when you pick SN from Lagos to do a petition in Omahia, tell you charter a private jet to where. We comply though. But when you're not working, you begin to talk all kind of work. But nobody will say, oh, the fees are bogus. And then the judges will also leverage. And then they'll begin to pursue everybody around. The whole system. So FRS, they've not done what they should have done. They should give this thing timelessly. It's only us they polish that way. So if you apply all your 16,
yes,
we'll make good use of it so that we can also quickly put it out of our record. Believe me, you. Left alone. For you to be a whistleblower, you must be able to submit a petition somewhere for them to check you, verify you, establish it before you can present it public. If you ask me, because you damn people, you cast aspersion and you walk away freely.
The whistleblowers for the EFCC, we've had cause to represent one of them. In fact, it was one that brought about the highest stake of EFCC. What the EFCC subjected him to, he stood by the petition. They investigated him, investigated his household and his family. It's not a joke to be a whistleblower. You can't just say, I play a whistle and I run away.
Everybody who is writing such petition like this should undergo that process. But, well, the place is porous. For me, I've done some amendments here and there to put the law in order, including laws on chartered whatever, forensic, whatever, and ICANN people are kicking against that bill on forensic investigation and so on, Institute of that, ICANN are fighting like that and so on. They fought this one and so on, that ICANN, I don't know if you belong to ICANN, you do forensic.
She's the group accountant, she's a chartered accountant.
For the fact that you are ICANN, angle of accounting. If you look at the act establishing ICANN, they do forensic accounting, they do assurance, they do this and that. Does that preclude another institute starting that? Don't lawyers do general law? Don't they have a chartered institute of arbitrators? Are they not lawyers? So why is it that when we need forensic auditors, we go abroad to hire one? When ICANN does that? They're fighting it, but when we did public, I sponsored that bill, yes. Or that forensic whatever. Because of things like that, we need a forensic investigation. It differs from auditing. It differs. So we should be able to. But come and fight it. But me, I'm going to, with all my legislation, to canvass that bill. Let the president say he won't sign. In lawyers, we have all manner of. Now, I'm also developing, I'm canvassing for legislative legal angle of it. Because legislative studies is a growing legal area, which lawyers should also exploit. If we have legislative lawyers and so on and that, well, then we'll be like it obtains in America, whatever, all documents that are drafted will be perfect and better. So, we'll take a date. If you're even taking long dates, oblige us with the document to one, so I can tidy up my own and submit while you and the FIS begin to do what you want to do. So we can say, from our records, from our search, from our consultant, we do not think there's any infraction on taxes, or we see so and so on. So we can also present to the House and go away and do it. This is the 5th. I don't want to keep this matter beyond July. I can do other matters.
Mr. Chairman, I would, once we come back, the evidence of these payments we haven't given to the chairman. This provisional assessment they gave to us, we've paid, as I said. We would make it available.
Join for 26 for documents and continuation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.